Hi everyone, and today we are back with I Love You, Colonel Sanders. And before we start again, I wish you guys know as previous video use this game, play this game, and the Colonel have be dating simulators, so dating with us right now. And with not further ado, let's go right here. You wait on the day 2 and attempt to process the wild vision you had. Were them memories or premonition? Premonitions right there, alright? You lie in bed and stare at the ceiling, thinking about the secret you discovered while testing Colonel-Senpai's cooking yesterday. You can't believe he really used secret recipe. I cannot say, and this game cannot say because the recipe is secret. And then there was the secret ingredient that Colonel-Senpai went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of your school, yes. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the sport master, she launches the story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be I think I might pop. That's shocking, maybe. It's okay. Like him? Like? I know he sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. I like him. Okay. I got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kind of story about Colonel-Senpai. So that's why. Did the Colonel-Senpai enlisted in the army when he was only 3? Maybe I know this story, but when he was only 3, he just go to army. Maybe I forgot. It's okay. How much I say forget? Okay. Nah, I don't want to. Not only that, but he found a special unit of super soldiers who all wear the same hats just because he put a hat on one time and target look cool. But Colonel-Senpai doesn't even wear a hat. He wears a ribbon tie. Either way, maybe it's best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel-Senpai. You and Colonel-Senpai, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student at every University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. You're a thing now. We definitely connected yesterday. Sure you did. You are great. Why would he be into you? I guess laughing at the application that you and Colonel-Senpai might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his... Why did you tell her? Why do you tell her secret ingredients? However, you don't tell her that you know a second ingredient too, which you discover on your own. Your bestie eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that a secret ingredient. Is that a German echo in there? May I check you to make sure you are alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on a vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wondering, this can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices, secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he means. He said it was a powder created for super duper rare dry flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. I don't know this end can do in essay or not. I don't know because I don't use N in the first sentence after the dot. I don't use it right one. But I know if anyone can explain me how the N can be after dot, and if I want something like SLS or something, alright? So someone have a doing essay like perfect essay, let me know. Okay? Please smell them. Don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and I brought them home. Okay. He was so nice. They even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I ever tasted. Do you just describe the chicken over here? Right? I tell you be a very liberal with the menu of spices here. Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we are stay in touch, you know? Like a pen pals, I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I definitely not supposed to share Colonel-Senpai's secret recipe, and besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt be much use to anymore. Please. It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it comes from you or from Colonel-Senpai. What do you think? Should you protect Colonel-Senpai's secret or share it with your bestie? I will share back a fake ingredient. Your cooking thing or a fake ingredient's name. I don't know how about. It was Eye of Newt. I know it sounds like some kind of witch poison, but what can you do? Eye of Newt. Wow. But as I imagine such a thing, and you figure that you are satisfying her curiosity and she's to move on. However, she immediately turns around and does sometimes typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Yes, that's why I told her the fake ingredient. But can share it on the social media. Everything can happen on social media, right guys? Yeah. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not testing secret to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushed in. Cherry blossom better feel in there. Feel there, not in the air. Feel there. I need to read the carefully right now. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school with a horse. Colonel-Senpai's horse is truly a thing of beautiful. Without ever acknowledging that he's been washed, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on his rail, sending it running free into the countryside. You are struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. How do I pronounce this? Coherently, alright. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. I don't know this thing, but his face is like a Markiplier. Don't realize that. Wow. You intend to compliment Colonel-Senpai, but the words don't come out exactly. Exactly right. What a whole simple build you have. I mean, what a useful build you have. Dang it, that's what I just said. Really good friend, but I tried to cover for you. Oh, Hirumi. Just get really nervous around people at daylight. What? That's not helping. I mean, they got food poisoning and were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. They gave you a wink and a smile as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel-Senpai disappeared into the school, leaving you and Marion to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see the two rivals, Ashley and Van, are doing something bad. By the way, they are hiding. You know it must be really bad. Like, controversial or something bad, experimenting with restricted ingredient bad, summoning a demon bad. You try to get a pic of a Van walking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you are ready to handle this. Jojo-san. Why do you make like a bee and mind your own words, honey? Like you don't interested in them, but really try to get closer to you. So try to start acting immature. Just kidding. You sit near the river but leave your back turned to them, but you even hear Van mutter something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping. You try and cover your track and improvise an excuse SQ. Sorry for my pronunciation. It's time for class, and you distracted the rest of us who want to learn. Now you accept them. Oh, and you are the emperor of cooking, are you? You made the rules. I'm not sure you know a good meal if I hate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just a culinary skills. It takes creativity, it takes panics. And does it hurt to use a little evil? You finally get a look at what it was they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with the sports monster. That's the same book that I found last night in the court. Actually, it was Van who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. The book is family heirloom and it contains a secret. Did you just say heirloom? Seriously, you just say heirlooms? Heirloom? Heirloom? You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They got popped into the wall, and they toasted potato skin at him as he tried to catch them in his mouth. We are paying. Oh, come on, good. Come on, boy. Before you can dig any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of monster. It's almost time for class. Clap, clap. Beep, beep. Clam must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's native foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you're talking, and he didn't do anything. What do you think you're talking to? I never heard such a language, not even such a stand, mister. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. I hate some of that. Van Van jumps to attack Clan, but Clan shot Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel-Senpai. There are crazy men are about to come to blows. I think this must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Actually, Stone has completely changed it to the instant. She bats her eyelash at Colonel-Senpai. Surely he must know that this is a rush, right? Now I can't imagine what this actually do with Colonel-Senpai right now. Not that one. Gentlemen, get a hold of yourself. Save it for the arena at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I got lovely care respiration to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just that I corrected the standard rules of the class day. His painting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Maybe not. Actually, I don't know how to say. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very tired. Because you're a dog, right? But I'm here now, and I hope you are ready to learn. Rub his fury dog belly, he loved it. After he catched his breath, Sprinkle regained control of the classroom. Without further ado, I forgot. I always say we are the further. The other ado, cannot pronounce it. Alright. Without further ado, we review the global history of my favorite food, the chicken. Everyone knows that chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson, truly. You do? Yes. Which is why in 1777 and the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. Prof. This is not the history class. Alright. But we can't help but daydream about Colonel-Senpai, and you miss most of the important parts. While you come to Sprinkle is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Hirumi. Naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platters. Which item do you want to sample? A brighter colored pepper stand out from the other items. It's sparkled in the most eye-catching way, but naturally you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you tread through the universe. My friend. Ooh. This guy again? I'm here to give you an important message. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Sorry, I think I still got some spicy stuck in my throat. It's fine, I will go. To fulfill the prophecy, you must. You feel yourself begin to regret. Oh man, you come to and find everyone is staring at you. That paper was the last of its kind on the earth and now it's gone forever. You say to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can realize, the cafeteria lights dim, and your driver entered to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared. Real-time competition could obviously JoJo thing. The level of threat with these two is off the chart. No. Is everything a competition with you two?
Yes. Yes.
Well, not with me. I'm on a personal journey. To learn, to love, to learn to love. Sure, why not? But definitely not to constantly battle. Yeah, stop getting your journey close. Don't you have some portable monster to capture or something? Do you just say a Pokemon? Miriam, do you just say a Pokemon over there? You know what? Go play Pokemon yourself. I need to eat if I am going to have the energy to sustain my education and purpose my dream of being a monster chef. How any of us support to get anything if we constantly fending off challenges from every known it all with the apron? Besides, I already brought my own lunch, Hirumi. You should have it. It will give you the energy you need to success. Marian reached out the presents a gift to you. A special grilled cheese and tomato soup with the chocolate milk to wash it down and the chocolate for dessert. It's so small. It only takes you have 5 seconds to eat Marian's tiny food, but it's just what you needed for motivation. You know what? I learned enough for today. Let's battle!
Yes.
Just as the day with our boy upon Burger step in, surely he's put a stop to this madness. Now down to the plus settle down. This alliance you're not a sports escort. Finally, a little sun. Your brave sigh of relief. At least, not until we return in timer. Just then a huge light blasts you in the face. Flashy do it's time already. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
I stand corrected. If it's better you want, it's better you get. My best can best the best of them. Best believe it. Like a diamond, I was born under pressure, and now it's my chance to shine. I feel the value of myself. You had a second area mashed potato and gravy on day 1, and you are feeling like you can really impress them again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. In fact, if your time runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. What temperature? That's what about at? That's wrong. What are you thinking, Hirumi? Get your head in the game. You're going to need to station this second before you come in. You don't know Colonel-Senpai was exactly, but you have an idea. How many hurdles fights did he say himself? 7! I said Scotland better side that than the end. Me neither. Kind of, don't let. Now that you have got some basic stat going, it's time to elevate your craft. That's wrong. I'm begging you to get it. Get it. Get it. I'm done. I never the wrong time for some dog joke. Try again. Again. What the fuck? Now that you got some basic stat going, it's time to elevate your craft. Trust. I beg you get to this. Next question. Your classmates are rooting for you, but actually it's simply stronger than and faster than you. You better pick up the pace for you to survive. When you were a child, your father told you never forget where you came from. Every day, you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Now would be a great time for his energy, so when it came, so town. Yes! You try to shut off noise and focus on your cooking. 1 second. Lucas. Slice! I believe in you, Hirumi. Because all it's actually chugging you on, which would be awesome. Except knowing he's watching you made you totally forget what you were doing. Now all you can think about is condescenders. You are started on the desert island with only one desert cookbook. Which do you take? What the fuck? I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You are falling behind. What the hell? How did I have to do with crafting inspector the fried chicken and then just baked biscuit? Whoop whoop. You're really struggling to keep up. And the next station over as they have already begun planning element of her dish. It's colorful and complex. Come back outside, you toss your biscuit down into the stand mixer as you do the crowd gaps. Yikes. I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow airplanes untwisted in a chicken battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. You might not have any hands, but Hirumi does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. That's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going to the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixer to rescue your dog before it's overmixed. Hirumi, no! But you are not fast enough and your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beater. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel-Senpai shake his head in shame. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much more difficult. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Oh, that's too bad. And here I am I will have a couple of is ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it would be fair to compare the two on account of Hirumi's injury. You see, Sprinkle begins to lick his doggy chop as it locks into the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skip straight into the desert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide area of delight. Taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Hirumi to do the honor, but since you are injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel-Senpai, if you would mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Colonel-Senpai pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dough, causing it to melt oil, revealing the ingredient hidden within. Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese corky atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream, 2-way standard nugget, and a pearl of blueberry jelly. Colonel-Senpai seemed intrigued but perhaps not impressed as he dipped his finger in the chocolate sauce. Simplicity is your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you. As he places a sauce-covered finger into his lip, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce stick his mustache. Your rage burns relentlessly with your eyes that day burst into flame. The flame causes your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off of your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of this semester, perhaps forever. Impressed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried bowl, you ran for the quiet to be alone. The beautiful weather filled inside of your Stonebridge. His Colonel-Senpai is probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cut his wedding because you are a terrible child as an awful person. You will try to hide from him, but he approached you directly. I know you're hurting right now, not just from the deciding loss, but from that run with the missile and the small fire. You should get that checked out. I'm fine, can you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to feel your fire. I've never been a master chef. Failure is a part of life. Not just you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, then nothing again. I was the alone man you see before you. Enrolled in a culinary school, incredible handsome to support was evaded. Well, handsome, sure, I was born that way. But I was on the path, and arrival at that end. I was passionate about life, but I felt as an obstetric king. I was passionate about justice, but I felt as a lawyer. I didn't know. Report seemed a delicate ribbon tie and my way to keep bread and assume that I got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sound like the guy could really use the heart. A result then that I was going to amount to something, not amount of hours, labors, or money would deter me for giving the best I had to give. As the Colonel-Senpai changed focus, you can see something ignite inside of him, a burning passion. One has to remember that every fire can be a stepping stone to something better. But my new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in the crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Colonel, your KFC's restaurant, chicken restaurant, is around the world right now. Except Russia, maybe. Yay, Pop! Just your moments growing in mind, you're interrupted by a tragedy shadowy presence. Let us get for the night before you prepare for the worst. Barco, the sport motto is here to fight our hero. Is anyone else for a big deja vu? I'm sorry, Barco, but I could probably already battled you last night. That was Barco, my twin, and I Gorko. I'm here to avenge them. Are you stronger than Barco? Well, we are twins, so no, not really. We're pretty much exactly equal in every way. Why do you ask? Colonel-Senpai smiled. He's already on the same page as you. Just tell me be Barco pretty easy, so I don't think you had much of a chance. Not to mention, I feel really guilty about that. If I could take it back, I wouldn't. I think what Hirumi is saying is, can't we just be friends, like too short for making enemies? I suppose we already don't need to fight. It's just that I got this pointed David and Claw all about for anyone tasty foods. Surely you like to eat, don't we all? Of course I do. It's perfectly short and you come up with a quick idea. Charm on this. You toss a biscuit into Gorgo of my mind and he divorced it in one glove. Delicious, you are much nicer than the ever student who once upon a time turned me into the creature who stands here today. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. You were human before? Well, no. I was a chihuahua. But I was a student in school until one day some mean kids with a magic spellbook came of dark. They charmed on me and I was forever transformed. A magic spellbook? Precisely, a book I used to have a copy, but somewhere along the way I have lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you respect it. You are powerful too and shouldn't rely on such a dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them to sorcery and gold. If you need me, don't fear, I will be there. It sounds like there's some bad cooks in the chicken of life. Hear me? Together, I am sure we can defeat them. Come back to my highway and we can discuss. A president by. You can't imagine what Colonel-Senpai home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Stepping inside Senator's home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. You know that you live such an exciting life, Colonel-Senpai. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any other role of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something, it's a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavor and texture. I'm not sure I'm ready yet, but I'm close. Colonel-Senpai's eyes spaced out as he started to wonder what dish you might be describing. It meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both? Perhaps. Now you got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him or keep it secret just for you? Reveal it. You decided that you are ready as you ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel-Senpai. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my orange coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistered in the light of Colonel-Senpai's loser highway. Magnificent. Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold into the last bite? I like to have it around so that I can make it taste later and think back on its moment. Do you offer to make him more? But he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping around the room and various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memory and emotional. Tap on item to discover more about the colonel. One of them from a photo shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel-Senpai standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumstick and appear to be cherishing them. This one is the real Colonel-Senpai. Alright. You look closely and see that there is short inspiration. I am wondering who my friend's pet is. The photo appears to be Colonel-Senpai, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. Maybe this is where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices. An adorable little baby boy crawls across the roof floor From the Guate and mustache combo he spots, you figure that this must be Colonel-Senpai himself. That, or maybe it's the drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle. Will friend or baby picture just themselves? Or be the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of the company they founded? Am I right? It must be he keeps a secret recipe. You think it's for a moment, but number is important to Colonel-Senpai, then it dawns for you. As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, the safe open inside it, you find a single note. And can chicken be prepared? Sashiri style? You open the door to Colonel-Sendai's closet and find a roll of his signature white suit hanging with it. You take one of his hanger and try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scenes. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel-Senpai returning. He has a new dish that he has been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casually until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. I don't usually loan those on, but I must say it doesn't look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket! You forgot to take it off. You decide that it's now your moment and make a big move. You tell him you are cold. You will face up and tell the truth. You decide that now it's your moment to make a big move. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to ask you. I just got a little cold and got through this. Might warm me up. Colonel-Senpai smiled and got close to the fireplace. It's warm by the fire. Why don't you come a little closer? Suddenly everything feels like it's moving too fast. Right as out tomorrow, you should be thinking about what you're going to cook. I should be home studying. Above here, you take off the jacket and run for the door, but the truth of living color in this mindset of such emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Hirumi? I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you are right. You should take this slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into the slumber. Dream sequence. You awake to a beautiful morning in the morning Sanders Highway. Alright guys, that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed the video and I see you guys later in this video again. Bye bye!